It's time for Moto 2. Moto 2 on Road Atlanta. I guess we can go through the starting order first. So, let's take a look here. So, starting order for Moto 2 is going to be the invert, obviously. Inverse of the finishing from Moto 1. So, it's going to be Opix, Rebel, Bean, Real Deal, Detail, Roman, Slaunch, and then Luke. That is the starting order for Moto 2 here at Road Atlanta. Do the grenade start. Classic starting strategy. There we go. Green flag, and we are off here at Road Atlanta for 12 more laps on Moto 2. Our first race of the MCC Grand Final. 5 years in the making. And I said it before too. It's really like 7 years in the making because
perfect let off.
Like I said, we never got to do we never got to finish our series in 2015 either. So realistically, it's almost kind of like 7 years in the making for this grand final, and pretty cool that we're here running it in 2022. Definitely not something that I imagined we'd do, but here we are. So we complete the first lap. And the way he's talking, I believe that it is Rebel out front. And this moto will definitely work out a lot better for the style of spectating. With myself being in the back here. Man, I gotta say, I really hate. Can you get rid of this enemy HUD in the race game type? Can you get rid of that? Because I hate it. Anybody else hate it? I kind of hate it. I really want to be able to see the drivers' names. Like that is annoying. I didn't realize it when we were racing, but now like watching it back, that is actually really annoying. And we have a crash. What happened there? I think that was Roman.
Did you not see me or what?
Tear us.
Jesus. And I'm not sure what happened there, but Roman going down, getting collected early on in this race, and that's going to send him back quite a bit. He's going to have a hard time recovering from that one.
Conkage.
And yeah, as you can see right there, I'm sure you could tell what I was talking about this first sector being the one where I think most of the time is made. The rest of the track, like another collision here in the inner loop. What happened there? Oh, and another one. Oh, this Moto 2, way more action than Moto 1 so far. Already, I mean, we're really early into this race, and we've had plenty of drivers go down, plenty of collisions be made. And the leaders, I'm sure, are loving this. Again, I'm pretty sure it's Rebel out in the lead right now, and I'm sure he's loving that, especially after the way his first moto went. I mean, this is going to be a fantastic start for him, and he's in a great position to get a good finish in this one. The driver that wasn't even supposed to be in here, the fill-in driver, potentially in a really good position to take a moto win early on. So we make our way through the inner loop again. Tricky section. Gotta be careful with those columns. And here we have quite the pack. I believe it's Opix, myself, Detail, and Roman all fighting for position here. And here we have a rare spot, a battle in the last corner. We keep it clean. But Opix might have more trouble there. He might have more, and yeah, you can see it on the radar. Definitely some other moves being made, so he's got to be careful there.
Oh.
And already,
Literally can't defend that if I'm on the outside.
for my spot, we're in 4th position here. And that's, I believe, Bean. So pretty sure the starting or the running order right now. So it's Rebel first, Real Deal second, and that's Bean in front of us here in 3rd. I'm in 4th. That's Detail there in 5th. And then some combination of Roman, Opix, and Slaunch in 6, 7, 8.
Locked up again, yay.
Looks like the lead battle might be heating up as well. It looks like Real Deal's getting pretty close to Roman. I definitely ran that a bit wide there, bit of a mistake. Could have gained some time on Bean there. But I think that 1-2, I mean, as long as they don't mess up, that 1-2 is already looking really strong to finish 1-2. And Detail's going to make the move into
Locked up
4th
action.
here. And try to make some gains with that.
So who's in the lead?
Me. Probably not
As we're about halfway through this
that.
moto.
Get last.
I think we are halfway through.
More like Prim. Yes.
Oh, I hate my life.
Oh, and rough run there from Detail hitting the tree, and that's going to slow down us both in 4th and 5th here. So Bean is starting to open up a bit of a gap in 3rd. So going to have to hope for some more mistakes from Bean or some clean runs here to try to get that back. Roman trying to make something happen here, but doesn't really have a line to make it work.
No, I'm in 7th. Oh, damn. That beat.
Where?
3rd.
Yes.
Oh, my god.
As now we're at the 5 to go mark yet again very quickly in this Moto 2, rolling through it. Getting back to where we were just a while ago when I was watching Moto 1.
Dude, I feel like if I get close to anybody on the screen.
And already it looks like Detail's made some gains on Bean, getting pretty close behind him. But still some work to do there.
Basically hitched on to whoever this is.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks for calling that out.
Somehow I was like staying on your bumper through the entire section.
Let's complete this, 4 more to go. And that battle for 3rd is definitely heating up. Bean and Detail are very, very close. Wouldn't be surprised to see Detail go for a move here soon. Again, I think that 1-2, just their start, they had such a good start, and they're chilling. As long as they don't wreck each other, they're looking really good for that top 2. But oh, and Detail potentially trying to make the move happen. It was hard to tell exactly what happened from our perspective, but ends up in the pole, so it's gonna send him back into 5th. Bean holding on to that podium spot.
Nope.
Can he keep it going?
I've been a little there.
Detail with a nice run of the last corner here. This is getting pretty close. So we have 3 laps to go. But doesn't have the exit speed. The top 2, again, it's hard to watch it from here, but just from watching the enemy, it looks like the top 2 are also still very close. That's a big battle there. Again, you get that win, you get that extra point. That is a massive battle for either of those drivers. They definitely both want to take that. And again, like even if they wrecked each other at this point, I honestly don't even think they'd throw their own race away. So wouldn't be surprised if one of them went for a risky move there to try to make that happen. And this is getting close. Luke, Detail, and Roman all pretty close here, and Bean is in front still, but it looks like gains are slowly but surely being made on him. So how long can he hold on to this podium spot? He's got a pretty good gap right now with 2 to go. That is definitely not the entry into the first sector there, and that's going to cost him a lot of time. And this is where it's going to get close. Looks like Roman made a mistake too. I don't see him on the radar anymore, so it looks like this battle is really between Bean, Luke, and Detail again. But but that's going to get Bean some time there. Luke not really having the line to enter in full speed, so that's going to help Bean out a bit. Hold on to this spot. As we're about to go down to the white flag, this battle's been, it seems like it's been building up to something this entire race. We'll see if anything can happen here on the last lap. Feels like we've been waiting for something to happen, for something to explode, and it just hasn't quite happened yet, but maybe we'll see it here soon. We know Bean has been having some rough runs in this first sector. And look at this, the move opens up for Luke. He gets fully side by side. Here we go, side by side with Bean, and Bean sends it too hard. He goes right into the column. That's going to give the podium spot to Luke. The question is now, Detail and Bean are really close, and it looks like Roman caught back up there as well with that. So how is that going to settle out? Oh man, look at how close the lead battle is too, but I believe Rebel's going to hold on to it, and it looks like he does. Rebel takes the win. Real Deal second. Luke in third, and we got to look back and see what happened. Bean does hold on to it. After hitting the column, he does hold on to fourth, so our results, it's going to be Rebel, Real Deal, Luke, Bean, Detail, Roman, Slaunch, then Opix. There you go. Take one more look at it here.
I literally
The overall results, and look at all these tiebreakers, man. Look at all these tiebreakers. And just look at how close the points were. I mean, realistically, the only driver that has an advantage coming out of Road Atlanta is Luke. Everybody else, and then Opix is a bit behind. But this pack right here, anybody's game, anybody's game. And you know, a good race in the next round. I think this is going to be a good grand finals, and I think it's going to be a close battle to the end, like always. So there you go. That is our Road Atlanta event. Time to go on to the Arena Cross.